what it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, Ryan Garcia goes off on Golden Boy. He even compares Oscar De La Hoya to Bob Arum. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And Ryan Garcia talked to the Athletics, said that a lot of things. Said that Oscar De La Hoya, he looked up to him. He said, I even look like him. He wanted Oscar to be a big brother to him, but all Oscar do is fight for himself and care about himself. He said, if you want to give me BS money, give me BS money and this, that, and the third. And Ryan just sounded like he really, really hurt. It's kind of like when you meet your hero and he really ain't your hero, he's a zero. And he said a lot of things. He said, if they don't believe in me, just let me go. If you don't think I'm the next big thing, let me walk. You know, De La Hoya, ain't nobody in the boxing world gonna let none of these fighters walk unless you ain't no value. Like they didn't use you up and they think you done, finished, finito, whatever you want to say. You know, but going through social media and on Twitter and Instagram and through YouTube and talking about your fighter and your fighter talking about you, it's not healthy. Like I said before, it's expected that Canelo will leave Golden Boy in the next few fights, whenever that is, and go with Eddie Hearn and continue with the DAZN contract over there, if there is a DAZN in the next couple fights or the next couple years. But, you know, at the end of the day, Oscar De La Hoya can't be playing child games with Ryan Garcia. You know, it's three sides to the story. It's the actual truth, it's Oscar's side, and it's Ryan's side. You know, and Ryan seemed to be hurt that they believe more in Virgil Ortiz. Ortiz working. He training. He not complaining. He not going back and forth on social media. He know the position that he in. And he like, fuck it. All right, let me fight my contract out, you know. And then if I'm not happy with Golden Boy, then, you know, we go somewhere else. But I'm not about to fight with my promoter over no bullshit, you know what I'm saying? And with Virgil Ortiz, it don't even seem like they trying to really step him up that fast. Because they could have put him in there with Ray Robinson. And that would have been a bigger step up to Sammy Vargas. So, at the end of the day, him and Ryan Garcia pretty much on the same level, even though his win over Mauricio Herrera is more impressive than anything Ryan's done. But other than him and Antonio Zorco, whatever his name is, you know, if Ryan beat Luke Campbell, you can make a case that's the better win between the two. Then if he beat Tank, then we can make the case. Well, it's not. It's the case is that he's a bigger star than Virgil Ortiz. He got a bigger following. But guess what? Being a star or social media follower, having a lot of social media following versus being, you know, a good fighter, you know, and not being a good fighter, you're not going to get far regardless. It's only so much matchmaking they can match you up against before people find out you're a fraud. Ortiz don't have the star power yet, but he got the skills and he got the work ethic and he got the temperament to be one of the stars in boxing. Also, he Hispanic too. So he's going to have the whole Texas behind him. It's just a matter of time until people find out about him. The Hispanics on the East, the Hispanics all over the West, New Mexico, you know, up there in Oregon and Washington and all through Northern, Central, and Southern California. It's just a matter of time before his name ring bells. He just got to keep doing what he's doing. He's in the glamour division. Ryan Garcia is not. But back to Ryan talking about Oscar, I mean, it serves no purpose. He got all these advisors. He got a father and all this, that, and the third. Just shut up. Just shut up. But comparing him to Bob Arum, it could be true. He wanted to keep all the money for himself. He was Bob Arum's, you know, unofficial son. He was. So you think he not going to pick no traits up from Bob Arum? Bob treated him like a son. So you thought he was going to be something different than Bob Arum? Completely? Absolutely not. But Ryan doing this is not helping his cause. We know Golden Boy is not going to let him go. You were just clapping over the richest contract for a prospect. Keyword, a prospect. Keywords, a prospect. You ain't done nothing to have a preference. You don't hear Ortiz complaining on wax. Ortiz might complain behind the scenes, but you keep it behind the scenes. When you run through social media, then, you know, nothing really gets done. You don't let me go if you don't believe in me. You know what? If I don't believe into a fighter, or I'm done with a fighter, and I wash my hands, put him in there with the toughest opponent I can, and see if he come out and swim. And if he don't accept the fight, he can go on the shelf. We can fight it out in court. We can fight out in court. That's how I'm looking at it. You know, he can say, well, Oscar's taking all the money and Oscar doing this and Oscar doing that. How does it help your cause? What have you done to have any pull in the sport? You haven't done nothing. Now, if you was Mayweather, you was Terrence Crawford or Errol Spence status, or shit, even a Charlo or Jared Hurd status, then you might have a little bit of pulling power. But Ryan is a prospect that, to be honest, if you checked anybody and put them on a lie detector test, or you gave them some truth serum, ain't nobody 100% sold on Ryan Garcia. Do I wish him the best versus Luke Campbell? Yes. Am I pulling for him to beat Luke Campbell? Yes. Do I have an issue with the kid? Absolutely not. Hope he do the best that he can out there. Hope he become the best fighter that he believes he can. I ain't no hatred for Ryan Garcia, but he doing what a lot of young people do at his age, and they make mistakes that they gonna look back on and say, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. You know, oh man, you know, I wish I could take that back and did this different. And he got parents at home that can tell him, like, this ain't even the way to go. You got a contract that they just ripped up and gave you a new one. You know, so, you know, he could talk about Oscar. He said I even look like him. I looked up to him, and now he ain't who I thought he was. He's just another Bob Arum. That's the worst backhanded compliment you can get. You know? But at the end of the day, he young. And we know De La Hoya. This is a trend. Canelo not happy. Ryan not happy. Rashidi Ellis not happy. You know, James the Beast Wilson not happy. Trayvon Mazion down there in Austin, Texas not happy. So it seemed like, you know, people talking about Golden Boy has got, you know, they don't promote black fighters, or they don't keep black fighters happy. It don't look like they keep no fighters happy. If you can't keep Canelo happy, and you taking Canelo money from the zone and spending that money and pocketing the money that you actually supposed to be spending on the fighters, then what? Canelo let his fighter sign the Golden Boy. Julio or Cesar Martinez, he signed with Eddie Hearn. Another Canelo fighter signed with Eddie Hearn. And the truth be told, one of the reasons why Ryan Garcia got a contract, listen here, is because Canelo told them to rip the contract up and give him a new one. If Canelo didn't tell them to give Ryan Garcia a new contract, he wouldn't have got it. They was all trying to patch up and keep Canelo happy. So Ryan didn't get a new contract because they got tired of Ryan or they wanted to keep Ryan happy. No, they did that off the strength of Canelo. That's what you don't know. But Ryan just gotta just fight it out. You know, they said he wanted $2 million to fight Linares. You do know what we going through right now? It's gonna be a lot of fighters, man. When you see PBC offering Derevyanchenko $2.5 million, you got more fans than Derevyanchenko. You see the Zone offering him $5 million. You see Golovkin making $14 million in his next fight to fight Kamil Zamata. You see Canelo probably taking a slight pay cut. And then you feel some type of way, especially when you believe you the goods. All right. But for Ryan, you know, it is what it is. You know, De La Hoya ain't gonna let you walk. You just gotta fight it out. So Luke Campbell should be the next stop. But them going back and forth in the media, De La Hoya not gonna have a promotional company. After Al and Richard Schaefer left, it just seemed like it's going right down the shitter anyway. Eric Gomez don't know what he's doing. Robert Diaz don't know how to match make. So, you know, they talking about doing Ryan and Luke Campbell next, and then Ryan and Tank in December. So either Ryan gonna be a big star or whatever. But he said he'll tell people never to sign with Golden Boy. He said, I tell my kids not to sign with Golden Boy. He said, when I become a big star, I tell people never to sign with Golden Boy. So you got Abner Mares that wasn't happy at Golden Boy. Leo Santa Cruz made Al Heyman come save him from Golden Boy. You got Canelo, the biggest name in the sport, in a lot of people's opinion, not happy with Golden Boy. You got the black fighters, all of them over there, not happy with Golden Boy. Nate Campbell has something bad to say about Golden Boy. Who else you got out there? Eric Hunter had a spat with Golden Boy that nobody know about really, probably outside of Philly. So it's a lot of dudes that ain't happy with Golden Boy. Oscar not keeping his people happy, and that's on Oscar, man. Oscar got to do a better job, but it's pretty much over with. people look up to Oscar and thought Oscar was, you know, all good. But what you got to understand is this is like another rapper signing to another rapper. Okay? Mayweather, not a good promoter in a lot of people's opinion. Not how he handled his stuff. And Oscar De La Hoya, not a good promoter on how he handled his fighters. They don't have the maturity, and they don't have the leadership qualities to actually spearhead a promotional company. And you seeing it now. Just because you sign to another fighter and they know the pit holes and the pitfalls and the bull job and all that BS that come with the contracts and with boxing, it don't mean that it don't mean they won't keep that narrative alive or that cycle alive. They're gonna keep the cycle repeating. That's just what it is. They're gonna keep repeating the cycle. That's boxing business. They used to wear trunks and gloves and shoes and wraps and all that, and guys and all that. They don't wear that no more. They business suits. So you're not gonna think like a fighter, you know, when you got a suit on. You're gonna do what's best for business. Strapping down. So Floyd and Oscar ain't no different from Bob and Goosen back in the day and TGB Promotions, and they all the same, man. They all the same. But Ryan, I'll just keep my mouth shut and just fight. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Appreciate the love, support. Keep sharing the videos. Want to make a donation to the channel? Cash App, PayPal description. Best way to donate is share the video. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. All those links in the description. If you need to hit me up, hit me up. We got a Facebook group as well. Share the videos one time for the one time we gone.